Hey yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for the season finale of X-Men 97, season 1, episode number 10. Uh-oh. Hold on to your mutant heads. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Tell all your friends. Thank you.
Hold on to your DNA. Does that work?
That could work. Could work for
Hold
Gen
on.
D.
Hold on to your powers.
No, we have to work on that.
Okay. Because I don't think mutant hats work.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Oh, wasn't good?
I didn't think it was that clever. Alright, just one comment for the last episode from Kali, who says, make sure to watch to the credits for the final episode. There's a post-credits scene. So make sure we watch all the way to the end.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this episode is where the cracks in the writing start to show a bit for me. It's really silly to send the guy with a metal skeleton to fight Magneto. It only happened because they wanted to recreate an iconic comic moment. I mean, I remember that moment from the movie, so yeah. I appreciate it, but I get it.
Like, first of all, let's not disrespect his skeleton. It is not metal. It is a form of metal. But yes, I get what you're saying.
What's it called?
It's adamantium.
Okay.
I'm
sure Kali
knows
on
the elemental
called.
Table.
But besides the point,
yeah, I
can
get
Magneto
it,
control it?
Yes.
So does it still apply in this?
It does apply.
Okay.
You know, Magneto is a Omega level mutant. Yes.
Alright, I also find Rogue's speech when leaving the team a little weak. She says none of you were at Genosha despite Nightcrawler being right there and not taking Magneto's side. Yeah. LOL. I think that's right.
A lot of people was there, Rogue. But she in her feelings though, so.
Magneto also makes no sense to me in this episode. He doesn't give a fuck that the Earth is dying, so did he evacuate mutants to his asteroid? We don't see any, so is he just cool with mutants on Earth dying?
Again, he just got finished getting tortured, so he in his feelings too.
Obviously, my honey bunches of oats over here is giving a lot of leeway. You don't have to respond to every comment.
Oh, okay. I'm just sidelining this.
My final problem is Cyclops shoots the professor to buy Gold Team more time, which seems insane to me. There's no guarantee they will ever get Magneto vulnerable again, and the Earth is literally about to be permanently damaged. Still a good episode, but when the previous episodes all felt so tight, it makes the characters' questionable logic stand out to me. I think it's a great comment. I wouldn't pick up on all that clearly because I didn't. So I appreciate a different perspective of breaking things down. So thanks, Kali. Alright, let's get into the...
Motherfucker ain't done yet. Storm, freeze his ass. Electronics don't work good when it's frozen or wet.
God, Cody, he is the future incarnate.
I love Rogue. I love Rogue.
Squad.
Stand down, team.
We can't give up.
No, Rogue. We're gonna do what we've been telling humanity to do for years. Stop fighting the future.
And embrace it.
Your mother lied. The professor came to you, Bastion.
If she did, it was to protect me!
Parents are human too. They mess up. I know how it feels to have the things you trusted, the future you were building, crash down on you. And refuse to let go even as you're buried by what should have been. You're not alone.
He looks psycho now.
This is what she was protecting me from. I massacred you freaks and you're recruiting me? You're suicidal.
Fella, we could say the same about you and this dying duck fit of yours.
Humanity is going extinct.
No, they're having babies. And more of them like us.
There's just one pickle, dear.
Miss Willard. Mr. Willard. Miss Willard.
Humanity would rather die than have kids like us.
No. The Magneto protocols.
Shit! That was what they just decided down there?
Yeah, president.
crashing into Earth now, though?
Trying to go in small pieces. Sometimes before it turns on stretching.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Sunspot. I keep it cool just for you though. Everybody else got
Got
to
you. You guys are about to be the biggest hits of the Ice Age.
Get your fours on the ground.
Hey, are there other means to restore asteroid M's orbit?
Theoretically, yes. Perhaps if
Everyone on the jet. I'll stay back and try blowing this place up with my blasts.
Scott, you'll die.
It's what you would do. It's what you've done. Gambit too.
Remy died so we could live. All of us.
Eureka! That's it! Indeed, the odds remain reckless. But if we all work in perfect unison, we may just spare our world a dinosaur's fate.
Well, let's get to telling us what to do.
No, that could fry the jet. How will you get back? Storm! Aurora!
Nathan.
Aren't you sappy lovebirds supposed to be saving the world?
We are. A few, actually.
Nathan, I always swore I'd never repeat my father's mistake. The mistake I made when Madeline sent you into the future.
What mistake?
Not saying goodbye.
That sort of ending, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Those rebel leaders I told you about in the future, rambling about the adventures of the X-Men, getting folks inspired. It pissed me the hell off. I belonged in those stories too, growing up, fighting alongside you.
You were. You always were.
I'll tell you, those legends really didn't do my folks justice.
The day you were born, your mother told me you had my eyes.
They're good eyes.
And now they're yours. I love you, son. Okay, Jean, it's time. Let's go.
Woo! You heard that? That gave me goosies.
World leaders had been hoping for the best, but we regret to inform you that the missile strike to intercept the asteroid has failed. The object is said to be several cubic miles in size, and scientists believe that when it makes impact, it will strike.
One, yanked our friends from time. And now, we gotta go rescue the X-Men.
Yanked them through
Who
time.
yanked him through time?
Kurt? Hank?
Agent.
3000.
Uh-oh. Apocalypse.
Where are we?
Damned if I know. Dang asteroid exploded. Now we're here.
Indeed. What is to say? We are not in Kansas.
Gene! Gene!
In
Where
the
are you?
future.
Gene!
Scott, over here.
Where's he gotta go?
I mean, I would just be having somebody.
Are you okay?
Right?
We're not alone.
Right now.
Perhaps Perhaps our recently rescued friend holds the answers to our location.
We have no quarrel with you.
You're a long way from Crest Coast, Sapien Cast.
What?
My name is Jean Grey. This is my husband, Scott Summers.
You may call me Mother Ascani, leader of Clan Ascani.
I sense no need to be afraid.
Nathan. Come.
What, they're Nathan?
Do not fear us. What is your name?
My name is En Sabanur.
That's Apocalypse.
That is Apocalypse?
That's his whole face right
Oh dear.
there. Oh dear. Ed Sabanur.
That's what Apocalypse looks like?
No, I mean, he got a whole suit on. That's like young ass Apocalypse. Remember in the movie that they had?
I mean, he had like a metal.
Yeah, but that's when he become Apocalypse. I think.
I mean, he didn't look that cool.
No. I told you, they always, I mean, when they were fucking with Apocalypse, they always go back in time, try to get him at different times.
Presentation, no shit.
So much pain, my children. So much death.
Is he bringing Gambit back? Can he do that? Oh, what the fuck does that mean?
Alright, what an explosive episode 10 season finale of X-Men 97. Wow, man. I mean, your boy Sebastian, he is on a whole nother level of cannot be stopped. And so the only thing that did end up stopping him, luckily, is when the military blew up the core of whatever was driving the asteroid there, which, you know, essentially eliminated him from everything. Then bringing back Magneto. I love the way they always do it. They always had these 2, 3, 4 different storylines going on to come back together to help at the same time. That's what Xavier did. All of this feels reminiscent to the original series back in the day. Even so, bringing back Apocalypse like they just did right now. Once again, that is a classic, great villain for the X-Men who always seems to show up either at the right time or at the wrong time. And we know how he rolls, right? We got the four riders of Apocalypse, right? So he gonna have to put them together. Maybe Gambit gonna be one of them since he had the car, right? He always got a different what do they call them? The four something to death?
The 4 horsemen.
The 4 horsemen. He always got different little 4 horsemen. So Gambit might be one of them, and so that's gonna be a shocker for Rogue in season 2. You know, if they happen to do that for sure. But I mean, effing with Apocalypse, yo, the man is hard to beat. I'm gonna just put it at that. He is hard to beat. Not none, except for Phoenix, is the only one that could possibly go ahead to toe with the man at this point in time right now. So great reveal to bring him back. I mean, you kill one super duper crazy villain just to spawn another one just in that instance right there. And you know, I love it because every time Apocalypse came through, it's just stress. It's anxiety. You don't know how you can beat them, who can beat them, or what. And so first, you always got to get past the 4 horsemen. So that's going to be very good to watch that saga unfold in season 2. I was wondering, I'm like, damn, did they just kill Scott right here and all the other ones who was on the asteroid? But it turns out something popped them into time. Split them up too. Just like the Avengers, right? So now you got half the crew way in the future and the other half way back in the past. Did Apocalypse do that? I think he did. I think that's why he's at Genosha. I think he's the cause of it. Maybe he was watching it. He was just like, you know, make it happen, whatever. But we got your boy who just came back from the future, Bishop. So Bishop is gonna help us navigate through the past and the future to bring the team back together because they're gonna have to take care of young Apocalypse there once again to try to maybe change his mind and make him a nice person and don't become the person he's going to become, that shit never worked. And then you got the future, which may be after Apocalypse or when he becomes, I don't know. And then you got the present, right? So it's going to be 3 things happening at the same time. It's going to be freaking amazing. And so let's go season 2. But this was an amazing episode and season right here from start to finish. So I had a lot of fun with it.
I can't say enough positive things. I think I've reiterated the same things for each episode so far leading up to the finale. I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I did, but I feel like to me it just gives me so much more satisfaction and appreciation for what the X-Men are, because I got to see them in what they are supposed to be. And again, my context has always just been the movie. So this was incredible season finale. The music score was awesome. I had several moments of goosies during the episode. I was like, I am in this. They could have made this a whole movie and I would have watched the entire thing because it was that good to me. I love the conflict. I love like the edge of your seat. You don't know how are they going to get out of this situation. Bastion felt unbeatable to me. I was just like, I don't know how they're going to take him out.
Yeah.
I still don't know how he like got bested by Jubilee, because I feel like Jubilee fucked him up the most. Maybe it's just because I don't know how that actually happened.
The fireworks all in his face.
Yeah, and maybe
one
he woke
time.
up and he couldn't handle it. And maybe maybe she's maybe I'm being too harsh on her character and her powers are better than they are. But I have to say once again, Rogue was a fucking badass. Like such a badass. I cannot believe what they made her character in the movies. I know that's a broken record, but oh my god, it's such a disgrace to who her character is. And additionally, the Phoenix was a motherfucking badass too. I absolutely was not expecting that. That was the coolest thing ever. And again, I feel like totally underutilized and not really well done in the movies either. So that was cool just to see in a small context. I know that's not the full Phoenix story, which was probably you got to see in the original cartoon, but nonetheless, I fully enjoyed it. I also thought the moment with Cyclops and Jean with Nathan, as far as saying an official goodbye, was very like heartwarming and great. And I always love the dialogue between Xavier and Magneto. I thought him trying to pull him out of his headscape, getting in his headscape first to like, I'm gonna have to make you save the Earth, and then the fact that puts them both at danger because they might not be able to escape, and like him getting his recollection of who he is, and like the way freaking Xavier set him up for him to become Magneto was like bars. It was like the hype man setting up like it's about to be the showstopper, and like he came out like it was so hard. It was so hard.
You know what you can do.
And then when they just disappeared, I didn't know what it was. I was just like, I thought they just got, for what I thought in the moment, I didn't think they exploded because it didn't look like explosions. I thought they got like transported, but like transported to deeper space, like not through time. So I wasn't expecting the time. And I didn't know what we were looking at when we jumped to boats. So I was just like, someone's gonna have to tell me who we're looking at because I don't know who they are. So it being Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Very cool. To me, it did signify that he's gonna bring back Gambit, because I don't know why you show his card. Yeah. And like Gambit's such a beloved character, and we got like 2 seconds of him. Yeah. But I feel like you can't set up a season 2 any better than you did ending season 1.
Yeah.
But I loved everything about this season, and cannot wait to see a season 2. But also, it's going to be really difficult for the next like live action movie to come out because y'all going to have to do a lot of work. Because I feel like for me, I know y'all probably been saying it, but for me now, I'm like, I'm going to be judging the shit out of the live action movies. But no, really enjoyed this. Had a blast. Thank you guys so much for voting it in and letting us see the full season. I absolutely had a blast with this and cannot wait for season 2 to drop.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for X-Men 97, Season 1, Episode number 10, the season finale. Until next time.